That's a reflect, but not going to hit.
Now Carpe comes on the side, though. Oh, he gets him! Short range. Carpe, poor Carpe. I think his teammates have to talk him down after that one. Harry Hook coming around the side with the tack visor now. And Taimu just seems unstoppable. There goes Alarm, and another highlight reel in the making right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That was such an impressive close-range scope, and Taimu has been wonderful on this Widowmaker so far tonight.
Beautiful.
Wow.
To make this one work, or they are not going to get 3 points on this map right now. And one of the hardest things in competitive Overwatch is playing into an Envious that has Harry Hook on Soldier with the ult.
Yeah, but they do have that Dragon Blade coming through from Easy Bro, jumping down off the top, gets hooked in immediately, and Taimu takes him out, follows up on with a kill onto Why Not. One fact is able to take out Mickey, but 3 members, Taimu just working through the roster of MVP Infinity, the hero of Envious. Looks like he might have just saved this map.
Backline to disrupt Undyne and Fuse. Fuse, a player that has been playing very well. As Libero somehow lands a pulse bomb onto Yaki. So that's what he was trying to do. It's mid-air bombs that he's trying to get out, and does so very nice.
MVP Space needed to have a res where they baited out ultimates, and realistically all they got was this pulse bomb. Watch it midair. He gets the leap here, comes from the back, double blink, boom, there's the stick. But, I mean, they didn't bait any of those ultimates. They didn't get value out of the res just yet. Kyoku is going to have a self-destruct, but this certainly...
Used by Zunba, getting a little bit low now. Devik coming back in with the Pharah. Zumba goes down fairly soon, but there's a Primal Rage for Miro. You got to get away from that monkey. Wow, 2 mid-air hits, 3 mid-air hits. See ya!
He gets
back! He's back! You got that cooldown, man.
Wow.
I will never question a decision made by Miro on
That
Winston.
was so sick.
What a pro.
I can't believe he knew exactly how far out he could go and punch that mid-air Mercy to get back on the map.
Have to drop the sound barrier, though. Who are you with the Dragon Blade now, forcing people away? Cox drops early, and now Bumper forced out of the mech. Oh, who are you? Can he get back up? Oh, he survives with the dash. So close. Wall jumping back up for a kill on the runner, and Lunatic High is crushing Runaway.
And Envy may come away with a win here if they can execute.
Deadeye out there from Taimu, trying to zone him back a bit. There's the sound barrier coming out from Wins. Graviton surge as well. Does the follow-up there. They find the 3 kills. Oh my goodness. It's going to be Envious coming through with the win on Dorado here. There's the GGs coming out here, and they've found themselves with a 2-1 lead here in this best-of-5 series. They're going to go ahead and drop it here. They've got 3 of them on the point. They get the flip mid-fight, but it's so dangerous right now. Taimu going to be taking down the charge from Coco. Not going to be able to find anything, and the tactical visor pays off in the end. The halt, though, brings down AKM from Mickey, but Mickey's taken down as well, so in the end, it doesn't seem to matter, Joshy.
Now Envious trying to get in here. Here's the Transcendence from Unko. Nico also going to commit the Dragon Blade. Starts swiping, but the sound barrier going to slow him down quite a bit, and the Nano Visor here from Louis going to shut that down completely. Mickey getting on the board a couple of times there. He's going to allow Envious to reclaim the point. 60% is all that Rogue can.
The King of Earth Shatters in this tournament needs to come up big here if he wants to send his team to the finals. Looks like they're going to have to wait, though, as Bumper goes down, and this push probably going to get stalled out. Oh, a 5-man Earth Shatter, though. They're going to give the Nano boost.
Kaiser!
He gets 2. The Eye of the Kaiser. Can they get it the rest of the way, though?
It's got a long way to go.
It's a team fight. It's a team wipe.
Yeah, that
they got everyone.
Whoa, whoa. Okay, this is going to be a long flank, actually.
Very long. The payload is not over there.
It's okay. They're going to try and take the high ground up. They're going to boost on top of the high ground.
What is this? What is this?
I love you, Meta Athena.
Meta Athena coming down. Lutakai has no idea they're coming from this angle.
Well, they don't. They back up, though. They had a hunch that something was going on. Oops, they get walled off during the Reinhardt charge, though.
Scramble time.
Still does not have it yet. In the meantime, he's going to pop his. Dragon Blade comes down. Rascal cuts down 1, finds 2, looking for more. Can he get it? Yes, he does. Jayhawk falls, and Rascal might have just won this map for Gold to Panthera. Miro going in, has the Primal Rage to try to stay alive, but everybody is just crumbling around him. He'll go low. He'll get taken out. Overtime, starting to take down his limited guy. Desperately tries to make it back in here, but Fisher's gatekeeping. He'll deny that, and that is Lijiang Tower.
Already got the Dragon Blade support ultimates almost ready. Could be the Transcendence they use for the engage. Here comes
They
Dragon Blade.
the Jayhawk with his routine hit takes out the Dragon Blade, stopping Rascal in his tracks. But it was during the windup. There we go. Has it ready to go now. Draws it out, cuts him down, finds Miro, finds Eska. So a little bit too trigger happy was Jayhong, and it costs him the range. Can build up for this one, but it will get taken down. He gets cut down to overtime, dropping so swiftly. The sound barrier is there.
Ito's down.
They want to win this right here. They do. They managed to do it yet again on control center. Kongdu Panthera, they win it. Fisher will go down even to the Primal Rage, and it's all on Birdring to buy enough time. Hopefully finding anything with that pulse bomb. It's another Transcendence that says try to buy time for Kongdu Panthera to get back onto this one. They're getting picked off one after the other. EMP thrown in by Eska. Right in this way comes back in, trying to buy time for his squad, but they're just losing numbers left and right. Waka Waka and Luffy both have gone down. There's no support, there's no tanks. It's Birdring against the world. Dashes back in, but he's got a recall out, and that might just be it. Sound barrier for good measure. The Tracer will die, and that will be it. Game 7 coming in as Lunatic Eye take Dorado. Going into the back, the sound barrier will come down here for Kongdu Panthera, looking for the completion as Rascal goes ahead, throws down the tack visor. And then backtapping it! Nobody saw it! Lunatic Eye! What are you doing? Completely distracted! EMP comes down, Eska popping that one out, gets the hack in onto Void as well, and he's going to get popped out of the back very swiftly. Waka Waka and Luffy both going down. No supports available for the side of Kongdu Panthera. They'll lose out on the Fisher as well. There's no tanks, it's just Rascal and Birdring against the world. Some of the best DPS that we have, but they will die, and that's going to be it. Lunatic High twice in a row, back-to-back championships. They will take it all the way to Game 7. They close it out in the end.
Would have been nice for some stall out. I don't think they're even going to get back to the point.
It's going to be difficult for United to touch a point here again. Misfits knows it. That's why they're coming out here. And look at this. Shariq gets the point just in time. Crosses the plane. We are in overtime. And Seven is down. United might be bringing this back after an incredibly epic dive from Shariq. Who knows where they're going here? Hex says Shariq has 2. Cruz piling on the Dragon Blade. Misfits thought they had this one, but they are getting rejected by United here.
What was Winston's icon from the Summer Games? Because it should be triple jump. Because that was insane, a beautiful leap, a reset from Primal Rage, a leap.
So this is a push for Envision where you are just trying to get ultimates out of the side of Immortals.
They really don't have anything to work with. Agilities, Dragon Blade is waiting for him to come in through the door.
Oh, thank God! Green Earth was that? They were all stacked in the server room! The hell was that?
Was just all Envision.
Oh, this is it. I think this is
no,
it.
This has to be it.
This is it. Yes, we get to see it. Yes.
Oh my.
He gets boot back, goes through. Oh, what is that?
They lost, but that still was so sick.
For Carpe, he's set up in a position to use. He's going to pop this one to use it to zone them off the point here. The overtime's taken away. Someone has to touch it. Someone's going to have to give up their life for this. But no, Shadowbird! He gets the refund from the side, gets the Dragon Blade out. Michael's going to fall. Showmeister chimes in, and his FaZe Clan going to turn this around.
Oh, man, that Deadeye just working completely against Selfless there. Now the point did flip on over for them, 8%. They're going to have to make a mad dash for this. That's why we're seeing them holding at the choke points here, making sure no one gets in. But
they get very close towards a pulse bomb. Overtime now. Shadowbird's actually being corralled for the most part by Harry Hook off towards the side. Joe Meister goes down. So Chips has found that pick though. It's still a 2-for-1 trade, and no, FaZe Clan are looking pretty good. They're holding in the heat admirably. And so far, it's just going to be Effect now to try and do all the work. He actually finds one. He's going to be Shadowbird falling down. He's just going to turn around. Surely not. Discord Orb's going to be placed on Fact Fiction here. He's got the Primal Rage, but Envious, they spawn closer. They've got a man advantage. We're in overtime. It doesn't seem to matter. FaZe Clan, where are you at? They disappeared. Rock is trying to keep it alive. He manages to get on towards the point, and Chips is taken down. Coco very rapidly going to get back on. A sound barrier hastily employed by Joe Meister now. 2 players on the point. Sound barrier now expiring. Mickey staying alive. Taimu has all the freedom to do damage from that bridge up on the higher ground. Raucus is forced to translocate out. Carpe's got to get a heck out of there. It may be a struggle here for Shadowbird, who's so low. The testing gun's going to find him. It's still overtime. It's done. Envious get there. That is frightening.
Barrier comes through, that's going to be the barrage getting thrown down. That's Matrix chews up a bit of that damage, but Ureg is still alive. In the meantime, Cox has gotten rid of Jester, so he's getting rid of one of the tanks on the side of GC Busan. Reds comes through, but not just before Wuyal gets cut down. Hawksall with the Dragon Blade, not going to be getting too much. Cannot get rid of that Pharmacy Bomb, but Runaway is getting the cap going. They stop it at about 75% here. GC Busan still holding on, but might have to give up this point.
Okay, Jester had to use his Primal Rage already, but Prophet lives through all this. Hagapun is down, however.
Prophet firing away, building up for another pulse bomb. Could have it. Dashes forward, gets the kill in onto Cox, has the recall to get his HP back up, and doesn't even have to invest the ultimate, just takes down Bumper. And GC Busan will actually just maintain control over this point. He's coming through, looking for Bumper, gets the direct hit, takes him out the barrage. Not really going to be finding much, but Cox did go down on the backside at the same time. Hoxo finds the kill onto Hureg, but is brought back immediately. Now Dragon Blade out, finds two, finds a third, finally gets rid of the pharmacy comp, but immediately gets taken down by Prophet. The flip is still not there for Runaway.
Oh, this is so tense now. They're going to cross the bridge. This is the toughest point to make this happen.
That's going to be Cox getting jumped on the pressure from the Winston, forces out the Transcendence, and it's going to be matched by Hagopun. Now Hoxo throwing out the Dragon Blade, is trying to cut his way through Prophet. He manages to get him before he can control his own blade and before that sound barrier comes down. But is that going to be enough? They follow up, they get one here onto Hagopun, and like you said, it has to be. They have to make this work, or else that is going to be it for Runaway. Both supports dead. Payload moving forward slowly, yet surely. They get the boot buffs. Wuyao doing his damnedest to try to keep us alive, but he doesn't have the jets available. He gets knocked off the map. He goes down, and the payload keeps going in. We are now into overtime, and they might just have it here.
Time mine coming through. Prophet's got Dragon Blade. Here it comes.
Prophet comes in. That's going to be the Dragon Blade, but Cox takes him down immediately. And now the rest of the team is just pushing forward. 4.34 meters left to go for Runaway to get this completion onto point B. But right now, it's just Stitch operating all on his lonesome. The rest of GC Busan getting ready to collapse, and you can see Prophet swapping over to the Soldier. Wants to be able to sprint back in onto this payload, keep this in contention, and stop this from going the way of Runaway. Self-destruct invested, not going to be finding anything, but Hoxall does get taken down. We all popped out of the mech. Tizzy is out of the fight. Cox a bit too late with the Transcendence, and this still could very well end right here.
They need to get on this.
They have to stay stuck to this one. Light blue, Cox going low. Somebody boot Bumper. His Bumper. He's gone. Cox is dead. No supports available for the side of Runaway. There's an all-out war of attrition as they desperately try to cling to this payload, but it's just Hoxall and Stitch left. The sound barrier in. That is likely gonna be it. I think they might have just done it. Tizzy walks his way back in, but he's all on his lonesome. He needs the Primal Rage. He gets it available. He pops it. He's smacking them all away. He has to jump up in the air. He doesn't come down in time. Tizzy, no! What have you done? And that is going to be it! Runaway!
The leap to end the finals! It ends with a leap in the sky!
It has been relatively slow going. That's one of the things with a pharmacy combo. It can be slower than others, but they're taking positioning here.
They're taking position, but Brazil is weathering the storm very well, but not anymore. Hail right to the face. Goodbye, Lico. Call your insurance on that one. And here comes the barrage. It's still raining. It's all Jake right now, and he has opened up this point for the United States.
One of the States.
United States working the corners right now. Still everyone alive, looking to take this slow and steady, and they do. Sinatra, 2 big kills, aided by Raucus over the top. A very safe spot here for Zenyatta. Can mark people at will, protected by Jake as the United States halfway to their goal.
They continue to clean up. They've got 66%. That progress will not revert even if they get pushed back here. As Sinatra remains unchecked on the ground. Is he wearing the cloak of invisibility? No one's even fired at him in the last minute.
The thing is, they're not looking at Sinatra because of what Jake is doing on the top, and Brazil dying by the dozens right now.
Good D sweep though there, as you see coming forward, and Crusade is ejected from his back, and Agility's down, scoped in with a Dragon Blade. Found 1, found 2, you better believe it's gonna be 3 from this man. 4 kills from the Dragon Blade. Canada are at risk of losing that point, and Agilities goes wild. It's 5 kills for the man.
Scrappy Hex, they're going for it. They're staying in it, even down players. And look at Boombox defending himself in the back.
Defending himself forward.
Oh!
Beautiful headshot onto Vic, whose deflect had just run out.
He's down Christopher. He's going to back out just a moment. The barrier didn't really get the much. Oh my goodness! From downtown, both supports gone to Vic. You are a madman. Not quite ready yet. The gauge is early. Now, he drops the grab immediately. South Korea, have a hug. Hug your neighbor. The self-destruct from the back. 2 quick kills from the United States. But South Korea, they're going to transcend and still fight this, Hex.
Transcend out on both sides as they look awkwardly at each other. Here comes the Valkyrie undoing all of that Graviton work. Teams at full force now, and Flower dashes through, cutting up the supports. South Korea continues to push it overtime.
Toby turning the tides, the double resurrection. South Korea endures the Graviton, and now Zumba might have the victory Graviton of his own. Still very much alive.
For just use that grab for the Lions. The United States has to react to this. They have to fight outside of sight lines.
Flower right now, this is a good perch. Doesn't have too many shields to worry about. Cool Pat already demeched. This is a decent opening here for South Korea, but Jake takes the hope away on the Soldier. Not even the jump grab this time.
Jake doing a lot of work. Sinatra now brought back into the mix too, but
oh my goodness!
Decides that he is going to be the anti-Mercy, takes down both the resurrected heroes.
still very much alive. Space being made by Mano here on the point. And South Korea still very much could take this here.
Well, Toby is out of the fight now, and Adam at 93% and counting on his Valkyrie should be able to bring people back to life. It hasn't been clean enough, but here comes Mano punching people down as Adam falls in that fight. Waits for him, and now that's the corner combo as Raucus falls.
1,000 IQ corner combos. Is this a fighting game?
Oh, Mano goes down early, but those spawns are so close. It is such a grind. Sabielby comes in. XQC goes down, courtesy of Flower. Brought back up again, but can they get there? I don't know. They're so close. It's almost there. 0.22 meters to go, but Flower coming in with the kills on that barrage. And as soon as Sherford dies, that is it. South Korea are your 2017 Overwatch World Cup champion.
I think this is one way to try to break that hard point. You don't need to jump in, you just need to pull them back a little bit. Seagull finally finds the kill onto Devik there. Zebasai falls as well. XQC jumping in, doing damage. And Effect with that pulse bomb, not even going to need it. Send the Diva up to try to deal with it. Manaton swapping off the Roadhog to do that. Logix gets brought back up by Zupa again, and Effect still harassing that back line. Ooh, he nearly has Zupa down. Like 5 HP on that Mercy right now. Very, very low, but he has to flee back to his team. He gets the Orb of Harmony to stay alive, and there's the DMEC on Manaton. Pretty good start, and here comes the Primal Rage for Swoosh, but he's not able to accomplish anything.
Okay, that attack was very awkward from the Florida Mayhem. They staggered their dive, so the Winston came in later than everybody else, and then once the Mercy was already healing up, so Chips was healing up Taimu that entire engagement with the help of the Valkyrie, and they chased him halfway across the map, while the rest of their team lost like a 5v3. Who's gonna shatter them? Oh no!
Ooh, there it is! 4 people taken down by that Earth Shatter, I believe. Charge comes in, he misses it, but the damage has been done already. You gotta check those corners. Fissure does drop though, brought up by Nuss, who pops that Valkyrie to keep his team alive. And Fury still has the Graviton Surge. That is big. Coming in, fires in the floor to make sure it doesn't get prevented. And Pulse Bomb after that. Transcendent. Poor Sleepy at the end. He's like, bye. I must go. My people need me.
We'll have a party on the card.
That is it.